My name is Kristen. I post vegan content every Friday, so if you guys are interested in vegan recipes and relatable what I eat in a day videos, I'm your girl. Also, if you like potatoes, like me, subscribe down there. Today we are going to be making a lentil dal. It's not an authentic recipe, but it's a little bit of a spin on a healthier version. For the ingredients, what we have today are lentils. Of course, this is just a can of lentils. Got 2 large russet potatoes. I like the peels on mine. If you don't like the peels, you can take them off. We've got 2 large tomatoes and some cauliflower. That's about 1.5 cups. Tomatoes, probably about like 2 cups. And then we've got 1 cup of green peas. And then for cooking, we've got oil and minced garlic, about a heaping tablespoon. And then for spices, we've got ginger, cumin, chili flakes, mustard seeds, curry powder, turmeric, salt, paprika, black pepper, and a little garam masala hiding in there. And then for garnish, we've got some cilantro. I love cilantro. And then I also made some homemade naan bread earlier, so we are going to cook this up and have some homemade naan bread with our meal. Also, I'm kind of lazy when it comes to cooking rice, so I've got a little trusty rice cooker here that I'm going to make my rice in. We've just got some jasmine scented basmati rice. It smells really good. We've just got our pan heating up on medium heat here. And then I've got some water here that's starting to boil. We're gonna boil our potatoes. Usually if I was more patient, I would probably cook them in here and stew it for an hour, but I don't have that kind of patience today, so we're just gonna boil our potatoes. I've also got some rice here in the rice cooker cooking. So that will be ready by the time we're finished. What you wanna do is you just wanna add a little bit of oil. And then I'm gonna add my ingredients. This kind of gets them going when you put them in the oil. It really adds a nice flavor. And you wanna heat that up. Add our garlic. I almost forgot to add this. It would have been a sad day if we forgot the garlic. Oh yeah. I wanna add all of your vegetables. And these tomatoes are gonna stew down a little bit. So a lot of traditional Indian like curries and stuff use tomato sauces as their base. So we're just gonna make it from scratch. So these tomatoes were also gonna go bad really soon, and I didn't want to waste them. I've got so many tomatoes in my fridge, so I thought it would be a good idea to add it to this. And they're gonna taste great once they're all cooked down with all these spices and everything. I'm excited. And then we want to add our lentils in there. And cauliflower and peas, I think I'm going to add at the end because those are going to take the least amount of time to cook. And we've still got to wait for our potatoes to cook as well. Your water is coming to a boil. You just want to add your spuds. This is really messy, but we're making it work because I put too many potatoes in this bowl, but it's okay. I'm not a chef. I just put vegetables together and I hope that it tastes good. So we'll see. This is my first time making this recipe. I actually lived in India for 2 years. So I watched my housekeeper cook a lot of really good Indian food when I was living there, and she really inspired me to enjoy Indian food. And now that I've become vegan, I actually enjoy cooking a lot more because there's so many other options out there. So I really enjoy Indian food. It's so easy to veganize and it's got amazing flavor. So I've just turned my heat up to medium high, and I'm gonna let these tomatoes cook down. Our tomato has sweated down quite a bit. As you can see, our sauce is actually thickened up quite nicely. Potatoes are done. I drained those, saved about a cup of the water. Oops. We're just gonna add our potatoes in there. Would it really be a Kristen meal without potatoes? Probably not. Probably not. And then we're gonna add a little bit of this potato water and give it a good mix. And you're just gonna wanna cover that and let it simmer on medium low for about 20 minutes, and then we'll come back. Dahl has been simmering for 25 minutes. It's thickened up quite nicely. And we're just gonna add the frozen vegetables because they're basically already cooked. They just need to thaw, so we'll just stir them in here. Gives it a little bit of a color. It smells so good in here. I wish you guys were here to smell all of this. I love Indian food, it's delicious. Delicious. And we're just gonna cover that and let it sit for about 5 more minutes. While that is thawing out in there, you're just gonna flour the counter a little bit and take out this roti. I've had it sitting for a little while. Basically, the ingredients are active dry yeast, whole wheat flour, a little bit of oil, and salt and pepper, I think, and some water. Super easy ingredients. I'm actually going to be filming a recipe video, so that will be at the end of this video if you want to see a full recipe on how to make these. I'm going to add a little bit of garlic. Actually, a lot of garlic, let's be honest. Okay. And I'm going to get a little pan and heat that up with a little bit of oil. Give that one more little stir. It's thickened up quite nicely, as you can see there. It's going to be perfect paired with a little bit of rice and cilantro. Little salad here. It's just like one of those store-bought salads, and I put a little Tuscan Italian dressing. It's got edamame, quinoa, coleslaw, greens, and we're just gonna put that on the side. I thought it would add a little bit of lightness to this dish because we've got a lot of carbs here and starches. We love carbs, but we like our salads too. There we go. There we go. My favorite part, the taste test. So I'm gonna get a little bit of the Dahl and a little bit of the rice. Delicious. Highly recommend that you guys try this recipe. Super easy.